I believe that kindness is the answer to everything.
I'm right there with you.
God is love, and I think the new religion for the planet, if we make it love. Now, right now, it's religion that is tearing our planet to pieces, you know. But we hear all this stuff about Muhammad. All he claimed was to be a servant of Allah. And he is getting all the attention when it's Allah who is great. All the gods are one. And when there's Star Wars on, you bet they're all ganging up or back up. There are different names for the same energy, which is life and love energy of the universe. There are different names in different legends, so that there's this diversity of ways that we can look at this energy, this God. Except now we have to come to understand that there is also the goddess. And that is a whole new ballgame. Because the purpose of God wanting to have a family is very mortal. He's in love with the feminine principle. And how can you have a masculine principle without a feminine principle if you want to make things work? But they're, okay. Bob and I share energy, but there's nothing in it. It's a different kind of energy. It's very alive and fascinating, but there's no conjugal element in it, if you understand what I'm saying. And what has happened today, I've just seen it, wasn't it, the other day? 15-year-old girls are having sex on their first date. Look what they're missing the relationship. And without that relationship, the suicide rate among teenagers has gone up. Illness has gone up. Pension has gone up. We are obviously on the wrong track. And this is what we've come to create. Now, it's a very simple way of doing it, which we've been talking about. Alice in Wonderland. If it is all a holograph, and we can understand that looking at it through the rearview mirror, it's a holograph. We've been Alice in Wonderland. And now, if we're going to prove as we go on, we've gone through the mirror, through the looking glass. It's not hidden from us anymore. All things hidden are being revealed in the light of truth. The power of love, the light of truth, and the gift of charity. And the grossest of these is charity. Charity of heart for the agony that has been suffered in our cosmic classroom, that we may rise from being animal man to God. No, in the flesh here now, with gold running in our veins. It is known that there is gold in the veins of the gods. And you might say it's that sunlight, we breathe in this golden sunlight because we have no more barriers. We are without barriers, we're wide open. Now, I'm not saying that people don't go over the edge, but it's all part of a perspective. And now that we've got the World Wide Web for our perspective, we know what's happening in Africa or Timbuktu or all over the place.
Or England. We were talking to, me and Bob were on the phone last night with a friend from the UK, and
Right.
it's amazing. You can talk to anybody in the world.
Okay, and we are Project Freedom Radio. It's Bobby K. And we were talking with Dr. Winifred Barton, founder of the Bartonian Metaphysical Society, and we were just discussing the Internet and how much of a difference it has made in the last 10, 15 years for communications and the instantaneous news that can come out, the events. Even at Project Freedom, when we come up across, like yesterday, we were just discussing the fact that it was very spontaneous, but we had another audio interview with Dr. Barton, and it was absolutely fantastic. And I know millions of people will continue to enjoy it as we put it in our archives. And we're, very pleased, honored, and certainly grateful to be able to have the opportunity to be with Dr. Barton again this afternoon at Project Freedom Radio. And we're doing a video. And as I said, we were talking about the Internet and different things that have gone through the Internet lately. We must look at the negative as well as the positive. I think in the book Art of War it was know your enemy better than yourself. And how can we change if we don't realize that there's a problem?
Yeah.
And with the advent of the Internet, we're finding out that there's a lot of big problems that and issues that can be addressed now.
Yeah.
And we do have that medium here to be able to address those issues. We do have our scholars, our mentors, our leaders, such as Dr. Barton,
Yeah.
who can give advice, on different things. And as you were saying, there is different solutions. A few days ago I was with Jan, a friend of mine who owns a bookstore, and I said, wouldn't it be wonderful that lady that paid $5.25 for the book didn't have to pay for it? The squirrels don't have to pay for the nuts. Why do we have to pay? And she said, well, that doesn't sound reasonable. I said, it does if you don't have to pay rent, and you don't have to buy food, and you don't have to provide heat or a home for yourself. It's all provided for you, and it's free. And then it's free for people to come into your store because you enjoy doing it, and you give them the book. And it's free to get my car fixed because they enjoy fixing cars, and we need people to fix the cars. But they don't have to pay for anything, and we don't have to pay for anything. And we just jointly have this utopian society where, well, here we are. Let's live like the animals. Don't pay. We're the only creature on the planet that has to pay to live on the old planet that we were born on.
Mm-hmm.
And we shouldn't have to pay. And hopefully with a transformation in 2012 of energy and spirituality, we can get closer to a realization of a cosmic universe that you don't have to pay to be part of. Your thoughts, Dr. Barton?
Well, you can't take it with you when you go,
Sure can.
so you better learn